In this video lesson, let's learn how to classify triangles on the basis of their angles, okay? And we'll do three problems. I'm going to do them one by one, okay? The first one says for us to classify this triangle below by the measure of its angles, okay? And we're given this triangle. Remember that a triangle has three sides and three angles, right? Key things about a triangle: the sum of all angles equals 180 degrees, okay? That's something we know about every triangle. So now let's start. We need to classify this triangle based on the angles given. Well, three things that I want to tell you. If the triangle is acute, right? An acute triangle means all the angles are acute, which means less than 90 degrees. So all the angles, this is a symbol for angles, are acute, means less than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle, which means only one angle is obtuse, which means greater than 90 degrees, right? And a right triangle means only one angle is exactly 90 degrees. So let's remember these while we solve these problems. So in this case, the first, second, and third angles, all three angles of this triangle are less than 90 degrees, right? This is 70, this is 60, this is 55. This was simple. This is an acute triangle, right? Now let's look at the second one. Classify the triangle QSR as acute, right, or obtuse. QSR, that is this one, right? QSR, this triangle here. Well, I can see two of these angles are given to us, but the third one is not. So let's find the angle S, right? QSR, I need to find this angle because we don't have the measure. I know that the sum of all three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That means angle QSR, which is this angle right here, plus 40 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. Which means if I subtract 40 and 30 from this side, I'll get angle QSR equals 180 minus 70, which is 110 degrees. So I know this angle is 110 degrees. If this angle is 110 degrees, and that means it's an obtuse angle, and only one of these angles is obtuse, right? Obtuse is above 90. Greater than 90, there's only one angle. That means it's an obtuse triangle. Okay, now let's go to the third one. We need to find the missing angle measure for the triangle shown below. Classify the triangle as acute, right, or obtuse. We are given that one of these angles is 90, one is 45, and we need to find the third one. Again, we'll do exactly what we did here, right? 45 degrees plus 90 degrees plus the missing angle X degrees equals 180 degrees. Sum of all the angles must be 180, which means that X equals 180 minus 90 minus 45, which means X equals 45 degrees. So I can see this is 45 degrees. Now I know two angles are 45 and one is 90, which means it's a right triangle because only one angle is 90 degrees. So this is a right triangle. Key to remember is the following, right? Acute triangle means all angles are less than 90 degrees. Obtuse triangle means one angle is greater than 90 degrees. And a right triangle means one angle is 90 degrees exactly. Okay? That's what we needed to do for this particular problem.